Tiffany, and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today's video is another episode of #FridaySews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. As always, thank you so much to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting #FridaySews and allowing all of us sewists to gather in on a Friday to talk to you about what we've been sewing, what we hope to sew, and a little bit about life in between. Thank you, Jen, for sharing that hashtag with us. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to welcome you into the sewing community. If you are new here and you haven't watched that many of my videos, I would just like to introduce myself for just a second. My name is Tiffany and I've been sewing for 2 to 3 years, garment sewing. I love sewing. My channel is all about spreading the love of sewing. Hopefully that comes through in my videos. Hopefully it inspires you. I am here to inspire and encourage, and above all, I'm here to make friends. I'm here to make sewing friends. So thank you so much to each one of my friends who always tune into my videos. Thank you so much for coming back video after video and supporting me. I do post every Tuesday and every Friday. Every Friday is likely to always be a #FridaySews video. I love getting to chat with you guys on Fridays about what I've been making and plans and hauls, you know, when I can buy again, and all those kind of things on a Friday. Tuesdays are a little more focused in. They are usually narrowed in on a certain topic. Last Tuesday, I did a really fun collaboration video with Katinka from The Seamstress at the Cottage. If you have not watched that video, I will link it up above and down below. Definitely go check out Katinka's channel if you are not familiar with her. She is an amazing sewist, and I was so honored to do that collaboration with her. So what's been happening in my sewing room this week? Oh my goodness, I've had so much fun. The June plans are just being checked off, you guys. It is amazing what goal setting does for me personally. I don't know what it is about making a list, writing down what I would like to accomplish. It just really helps me to focus in and get some things done. So I've been marking off my June plans. I still have a few secret ones floating out there. I have been working on those this week. More collaborations are coming up. The next one is coming up at the 1st of July. I'm so excited to share what I've made with you and the amazing sewists that I'm collaborating with. The make is sitting right over there. It's beautiful. I have loved how it's turned out, and I'm tempted to make more. You know it was a good make if you're tempted to make more. So I can't wait to share that with you. But what I can share with you from my sewing week is what I have on. I featured this in Tuesday's video. This was the fabric right here that Katinka and I both had some of. So I made 4 garments overall with what I had. I had 2.5 yards of this. I bought it in the clearance sale. So if you want to see all of those makes, do go back to that video, Tuesday's video, to see all of those. But I am wearing right now my Discoverer tee. This is the Ellie and Mac Discoverer tee. Fits really good. I love the fit of it, and I just needed more. I needed more comfortable shirts in my summer wardrobe. So that's what drove me to make this for myself from this collaboration. So hopefully I've popped some pictures up of me in it. You can see me wearing it. It is a great t-shirt. I highly recommend it. Now, if you don't want to pay full price on Ellie and Mac website, the full price is like $8.95 now, I think, for a pattern. Wait until their $2 weekly sales roll around. Get you a list started. Set a list on your phone. Make a note about what Ellie and Mac patterns you want to be on the lookout for, and then monitor those weekly sales to see which ones drop into the $2 sales. The $2 sales are their full patterns. They're not dumbed down, they're not partial versions, they are the pattern. So watch those $2 sales. Last week the staycation was in that $2 weekly sale and I forgot to tell you guys about it. I could have just kicked myself that I forgot to tell you. Hopefully hopefully you guys, most of you who want the pattern have it already. I love the staycation dress pattern. I am planning on doing at least one during the month of June. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, I'm really pleased with this make. It was a fun make, it was a quick make, and I love to add more t-shirts to my wardrobe. I also made Addie June a little skirt. I made her the Hey June handmade free monkey bar skirt. I don't have it here to show you. I'll pop a picture up to show you. It's in the wash because she's been wearing it. So I don't have the physical garment here to show you, but she loves wearing those little skirts. I've made her 2 now. It's just a fun project. Fun, easy, fast. The hardest part is the gathering, and it's not hard, it's just a little time consuming, and you only have to gather the one part there into her waistband. So fun make. Go check out that little skirt pattern. Actually, there's a pair of little shorts underneath it if you have a need for your little ones. I've been doing some batch cutting, so I've been looking at my June plans and doing some batch cutting out. Sometimes I just get in the mood to cut. I get in the mood to take out a new pattern, trace off the sizes that I need, and then do some cutting. Do you ever get in that kind of a mood? You just kind of get into a zone of cutting and tracing and leave the sewing for another day. I got into one of those zones this week, so I just went ahead and cut out several garments that I will be making hopefully in the month of June. I do have one make. It's not really a make, it's actually a repair. But he was on my June to-do list, and that was Addie's sweet little penguin. Her little stuffed penguin was missing his arm. He was missing this one. So I attached that back in there. I used some embroidery floss, actually, like the floss you would use while cross-stitching. I thought that that thread would be pretty thick. I used several strands together, and that's what I sewed on his little wing with. And, you know, he's fluffy. You can't even really tell it. He's a little overstuffed. But I think he'll be all right for the fix and repair job that I had to do. And that is what I've been working on this week. So what do I have coming up? What have I shifted my focus to? I'm running off the high of this secret garment that's right over there. So I want to keep up the momentum. I want to keep this great accomplishments going through the month of June. So I have pulled out Addie's little pattern that I wanted to make her. This is McCall's 8283. This is a fairly new pattern, 2022, and I love that little version right there, View B. So I pulled the instructions out for this pattern, and they are very short, as in there are just not that many steps to this pattern. There's actually not even that many pattern pieces. I'll show you the line drawings there. You have a front, a back, a sleeve, and a ruffle. So 4 pattern pieces for this little dress here. Every step looks very basic, except for the shirring. Is it shirring or shearing? I'm gonna say shirring. Is that right? If not, please forgive me. But you have shirring in the neckline and on the sleeves in View B there. So I'm excited to give that a whirl. I've never tried it before. Katinka actually did some shirring in her dress that she did during our collaboration. Perfect timing. I'm going to refer back to her video. I'll probably be watching more videos on YouTube to figure out how to do it. But I'm excited to try a new technique. And this little dress is just so cute. So let me remind you of the fabric. I have it right here. It's washed. It's ready to go. It's a beautiful crinkle woven. I purchased it from Hobby Lobby. Oh, it's been 2 Easters ago because I made my Easter dress out of this. I wasn't real sure how much I had left of this, but I actually have 2 yards left of it. So I'm excited to use that up, make this darling little dress, and hopefully get that fabric out of my stash. I'm also going to be working on my staycation or staycations. You just have to wait to find out about those. But I also had a new project pop up that is taking up brain space. Do you ever get kind of distracted, squirrel? It's kind of how I am with this project. So I want to make something like a pinafore apron. I'm going to pop some images up of my inspiration from Pinterest. I love the look of these aprons. I think they are so beautiful. I love the ruffle at the bottom especially. I like that the arms go on over your shoulders, not around your neck. So I'm looking for an apron pattern. Now I have two apron patterns in my stash. They're big 4 patterns. McCall's 8308 is one of them, and Simplicity, a vintage Simplicity one, and I'll pop pictures of those two up, but they're not really what I'm looking for. I did find a pattern on Etsy. It's from Pattern Couture. That's the name of the Etsy shop. At the time of me recording this, they're having a sale on these patterns. So this pinafore pattern is only $2.50. Oh, I'm so tempted to buy this pattern because this project is at the forefront of my mind. It's becoming something of an obsession. I don't know that I'll buy it. I have not bought it as of yet. Why am I battling with myself over this? Because I am in the middle of a stash challenge. I'm trying to not buy any fabric or any patterns for another 3 months here. I am 1 month down, you guys. So I am 1 month complete in my 3-month section here. I've been doing so good. I have not been tempted by fabric or really any new patterns or anything. I've been kind of writing down patterns as I see them that I can maybe get one day, but this apron. I want this apron, and I'm struggling with the need to buy it. So we'll just see what happens. If you know of a free pattern for a pinafore apron, kind of like this, kind of like cottagecore, kind of this vintage kind of look, let me know. Let me know down in the description box, because I would love to find a free version. That would definitely help with the decision making on whether to get the pattern or not. So the apron's on my radar, but we'll just see if anything comes out of that. So that's what's on my sewing table. I have some secret plans already cut out over there. I have the little dress to work on, and then the apron to just fantasize about. So June has just been so much fun already, and we're only halfway through it. So June has been a really great sewing month. On to the life portion. We are building a new house. I'm sure most of you know that if you're following me. In the middle of making big decisions. They are putting a primer layer on top of the drywall now, and they're going to be starting our painting soon. So I need to be making some decisions about paint, trying not to second guess myself, just go with my gut, and hopefully I'll love all the paint colors that I choose. So I have started packing. Oh my goodness, I could probably spend a whole episode on packing. It's not my favorite task. I'm trying to do it a little by little every evening when I get off of work, trying to tackle a little section of the house and just start packing up things that we don't need right now. We do have a move out date of our current house of July 31st. So we have to be gone out of this house on July 31st, and hopefully our new house will be complete and we'll be ready to move in. We have some contingency plans. We have a camper we could move into. We have my father-in-law lives just down the road, so we could move in with him for a little bit. None of those are ideal. Obviously, we want to be in our new big beautiful house. So it's just, we're kind of in limbo right now. We're trying to figure some things out and get as much done on the house as quickly as we can. And that is the update on the house. So I think that's going to do it for me for this hashtag Friday Sews. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. What have you been working on in your sewing room this week? What do you have coming up? Or it doesn't have to be about sewing at all. I just love to chat with you guys down below in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.